it's me, Lena Marie, aka the Makeup Mommy, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for rocking with me, because I'm rocking with you the same way, period. So today's video is going to be a little different. As you can see, my makeup is already done. I did record this look while doing a story time. So if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look and hearing a really good story time, stay tuned. So this story takes place back when I was in high school. So I went to David W. Carter High School for 2 years. Not even 2 years, really. I would say like a year and a half. So I transferred to that school in my 10th grade year. So is that sophomore? Yeah, sophomore year, I transferred to Carter. Now, I knew some of the kids in the school area because the elementary school from the same kids that go to high school at Carter, I went to elementary school with a lot of those kids. And so, well, some of those kids, but in high school, it's like different elementary schools entering high school, obviously. Everybody from Dallas know what I'm talking about. And so I went to Carter my 10th grade year. I transferred to Carter, y'all, and I had a freaking ankle monitor on my leg when I transferred there, and I transferred there from Red Oak. Okay, so ankle monitor, Red Oak. Let's leave all that for another story, okay? So this is the story time right now. So I transferred to Carter. I had an ankle monitor on my leg. And so I'm just blending like a color into my crease right now because y'all know I'm not doing no crazy eyeshadow looks. So don't come to my channel expecting that, please. Leave. So I transferred to Carter. I had the ankle monitor on. Most people recognized me, knew me. They were showing me love. I was like fucking with it, like. But some people, they didn't really understand like how certain people knew me if I was new. They didn't really like know who I was or where I came from. So it was a lot of fake love at that school, which I guess leads up to my story. And so some people didn't understand. So boom, I transferred up there. And people just treated me different on two sides. I don't even remember like who I got the closest with when I got there. I don't remember. Who did I get the closest with my 10th grade year? I don't know. Okay, so I met a girl named Chocolate. That was my bitch. Like, we was thugging. I don't know really how we really linked up the way we did. I just don't remember even how we met, honestly. I had to ask her. But so she was somebody who I was really fucking with. I know a few people. It was like a real weird vibe when I got there, honestly. And so yeah, it was a real weird vibe. And so what ended up happening was, and then we kind of like formed a group. Everybody was doing groups and cliques back then. So we kind of formed a group called CGB, which stands for Certified Gangster Bitch. Okay, so we formed a group called CGB. When I say we, honestly me, and so the girls, they agreed. We all was in a little group. It was a few of us. One of the members of CGB has passed away as of telling the story today. Rest in peace to Jeremiah Burrell. That was my girl, and I lost contact with a lot of these people that I'm going to tell the story about. Not even lost contact because there's Facebook, but I just started doing my own thing, honestly, and we kind of just went separate ways. I think everybody honestly does their own thing, and so, I mean, that's just how it panned out, you know? It wasn't to be anything more than what it was, okay? So, yeah. So, rest in peace to Jeremiah, baby girl. Rest in peace. I just had to throw that in there. Okay. So, I know I'm just steady blending and just talking. I'm just going in with the gold on my lids because I feel like I don't do a lot of gold lid looks anymore. I just like really mattes. I don't really care for the shimmers and stuff, especially glitter. But, yeah. So, Jeremiah. Rest in peace to Jeremiah. So, we formed a group called CGB. So, once the gang was formed, it was just like we started acting like a gang, y'all. Like, this shit was weird. So one of our friends had got into it with this one girl in her apartments. She called us, y'all remember 3 ways and all of that stuff. So she called us, and then the next day she like, yeah, this bitch name, I ain't gonna say no names, this bitch name so-and-so said this, then I don't even remember what the fuck so-and-so said at this point, but we was gonna beat her ass the next day. Okay? So we went to school the next day, and so-and-so was in the classroom. And I had that same teacher that the girl was in the classroom. I had that teacher. She was one of my teachers. And so I went in there, and I was like, yeah, we need to see so-and-so. And the teacher looked at me, and I don't know what the fuck the teacher was thinking, but the teacher looked at me, and she didn't say anything. Like, so-and-so just got up and walked out. I mean, honestly, she was bigger than me, because I would have caused a scene and stayed in the classroom. Wasn't no bitches better than me. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. So the bitch came out the classroom, and then I just boom pushed her into one of my other homegirls. Like, bam, push her into one of my homegirls. My homegirl starts swinging on her. I start swinging on her. The other homegirl starts swinging on her. And then it was a full-on jump. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. Honestly, we took it real easy on her. The shit happened so fast. They broke it up and sent us to alternative school. I don't know why they did that, because they sent us all there to even get more clicked up and more ganged up and more tight. So when we went to alternative school, which if you're not from Dallas, you don't know, but we went to CEP. They sent us all to CEP. It was if I go back and count how many girls it was, I'm going to leave it in the comments or something. I don't freaking know. But I'm going to count how many girls it is. We went to alternative school. We got more clicked up. We just did, literally, we did our time. We did our time in alternative school. And then we came back to regular school. Carter. David W. Carter. And so when we got back to school, I think we finished the year. I got pregnant. I was the first one in the group to get pregnant. I got pregnant. So I'm still in the gang and I'm pregnant. So now it's junior year. So sophomore year, we had the first fight. We formed the clique. My sophomore year, we went to alternative school. We came back to regular school. We did our thing. Boom. I ended up getting pregnant first. And then my other clique member ended up getting pregnant after me. And so I don't want to say, she was probably like 4 months after me. So I was the first one in the group and I got pregnant. Once I started showing my pregnancy, it was it was what it was. I was pregnant through high school. That's another story time that I'll have to do. But I got pregnant. So we still in the game the whole time. So one day, Chocolate got into a fight with another girl. So Chocolate had a fight. I was right there when the fight happened, just me and Chocolate. Chocolate whooped that hoe. I ain't have to do nothing. I didn't have to jump in or nothing, because really, it was one-on-one for what? Because my niggas want to eat too. That was our slogan. But honestly, one-on-one, I feel like everybody in the group probably would have got their paper with most girls, except for one. One girl that was actually in the group, that I allowed in the group on some cool chill shit. I had a fight with her before. So, I mean, if you want to put it like this, technically she was already jumped in, because she already got her ass beat by me once. And so it was just like, you can join. I mean, that's what it was really honestly like, y'all. I'm just going to go in with a darker color on the outside just to create something, y'all, because this eyeshadow look is so basic. I hate eyeshadow. You know, I don't like eyeshadow. The girl who I allowed in the group after me and her had already had a fight. We had a fight when I first transferred to Carter my 10th grade year. So I was at the school probably like 2 or 3 months before me and her actually had a fight. That's another story. I don't want to tell all those stories in this story. I want to stick to the main part. So yeah, anyways, back to CEP when they sent us to alternative school the first time. So we went to alternative school. Then I remember it being summer and I was like, let's have a party. I wanted to have a party. I love parties. So I was like, let's have a party. So I decided to throw a Black Label party. If you don't know what Black Label is, it was a brand we used to wear back then. And so it's like Ed Hardy, you know, Black Label, just a brand that was labeled and you can see the name on it. So if you had it on, you was that girl or whatever. So let's throw a Black Label party. Black Label was popping, you know, Jabos, Black Label, Ed Hardy, Cool G, LRG. You know, I'm showing my age right now. I'll be 30 this year. Anyway, so yeah. We decided to have a Black Label party and charge for the party. I think I was charging like $3 or something like that. I had paid for a venue. We had got a venue at the Community Mart. The party didn't turn out like extremely crazy like I thought it would. like a Project X type party, even though that movie went out yet, but the party still turned out really good. So anywho, we had I decided to throw a party. We had the CGB Black Label party, and I'm gonna insert a video of us at the freaking party. Watch this mess. Okay, so you see the type of timing we was on. We was a hot ass mess. There's no other way else to put it. It was a hot mess, y'all. We was a mess. We was a hot mess. Lord, I'm just praying to God, just forgive me for my sins, you know. Yeah, so today I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done in a long time. So I decided that I want to do it on my channel. And so this is a beauty tip or trick or whatever you want to say that I used to do. Is called color correcting. I know a lot of you probably have heard of color correcting, but some of you maybe not, because some of my followers, they don't really know that much about makeup. So this color corrector is an orange shade color corrector, and so what it's going to do is I'm going to apply this orange color corrector around my mouth, so that once I put my foundation on, it can really look good, because sometimes you have discoloration and things along the mouth area. So I'm putting it on my mustache line and then around my mouth. Yeah. So I decided to get one of these and just record it on the channel. I used to use the MAC one, the Prep and Prime peach color one, and so this is the one I'm using now. Is by Black Radiance. So I'm just gonna blend it out. Anyways, so yeah, so we had the Black Label party. Now boom, it's junior year. I got pregnant during the summertime, and so once we went back to school for junior year, I'm gonna put something underneath my eye too. That's when I was pregnant. So junior year, I got pregnant in the summer before school started. So nobody really had knew I was pregnant at first. So Chocolate ended up having a fight with this one girl, and Chocolate had broke her nails. Chocolate whooped that hoe, and it was just, she did what she gave what was supposed to be gave. And so the girl had a few friends, and I mean, I'm talking about a few friends. She didn't have no gang. She didn't have no clique. We was a gang, CGB, Certified Gangsta Bitches. We was a clique. We was already formed. Even when we went to CP, they had like gang affiliation police there, because, yeah, we was like a baby gang, but it's actually literally probably crazy stuff in Dallas that, thank God, I was safe from, and I never was actually in any situations. That's another story. But anyways, it was just a phase, honestly. It was a phase. I know I'm looking a little crazy right now, but you know, with makeup, you always have to trust the process. Okay, so I've been loving this MAC foundation since I went to Vegas. The guy in the MAC store, he had showed me actually how to put the foundation on, and so I think that's why I kind of didn't really care for the MAC foundation, because I didn't really know how to apply it to make it look good on me, if that makes sense. So now I feel like I want to buy another tube. Not even this tube. I want to buy another one. Just applying the foundation in these areas. Okay, so yeah, they had gang affiliate police looking after us, and you know, they didn't know how serious it was. We didn't carry knives, we didn't carry guns, you know, nothing crazy like that. So anyway, Chocolate had a fight with this one girl. So her friends, I don't know really how that mess got started. We was going back and forth with the same girl Chocolate had a fight with. She had some friends, they were in a grade above us, 2 grades above Chocolate, because they're a grade below me. And Chocolate was a grade below me, and my other friend who got pregnant was the other girl who was my friend at that time. She was a grade below me. So it was a mix. All of us was younger than these other girls that Chocolate had a fight with. So they had to fight. The girl didn't know that Chocolate was gonna beat her ass. I'm sure, I don't know why not. I mean, honestly, I don't even know the girl like that, but I just don't understand why would she want to have a fight with Chocolate. Honestly, I really did not understand that. And so Like I said, it was just me and Chocolate when the fight happened, because me and Chocolate lived literally in the same area. And so we was on the same bus during that time. So Chocolate had to fight with the girl. So her friends and her then was talking shit or something. And then me and all the CGB bitches was like, well, shit, what they want to do, you know? Like, it was so crazy that day because everybody had on black t-shirts. All the girls in Certified Gangsta Bitch, they had on black t-shirts. I had on a white collar shirt, Aeropostale, I remember. And I was big and pregnant by this time. I'm talking about big and pregnant. I'm talking about, I don't know how many months I was pregnant. I was big and fucking pregnant. I was wearing maternity pants to school. That's how big and pregnant I was at that time. Like, this shit was crazy. So, I was big and pregnant. These hoes ready to fight. So we on the front street where the school is on Wheatland, and we just started fighting them hoes. It was like multiple fights going on. One of the girls' brother tried to jump in. I remember my best friend running, coming and pulling me from over there. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Why are you over here fighting and you pregnant? Like, he really cared about me and stuff. So he was trying to help. He was just trying to get me out of the way because he was cool with the other girls too. So I guess he was just trying to be copacetic, and he didn't want me to be involved and, you know, him have to do something, I would imagine. You know, just putting me in a better situation, being pregnant and fighting and doing all of this shit. Like, that shit is disgusting. Like, I used to be acting like that for no goddamn reason. I wish I could really go back and switch my profile to bougier, because I've always been bougie. But to be bougier, put my pussy on the pedestal, you know, type shit. Do me, not worried about nobody. You know, stuff like that. That's what I wish I could go back and do. Just be me times 10. Boom. They trying to send us back to alternative school. And me, I don't feel like I was really in the fight, even though they consider me the ringleader. And yes, I did form the group. So, I mean, if you want to call it that, you can. But anyways, I'm trying to get my way out of it. I'm seven, almost 8 months pregnant. And I'm just like, I wasn't fighting. I'm really on the cool, using my pregnancy as a way to try to get out of the situation, girls. But that did not fucking work. They sent my black ass to alternative school, big and fucking pregnant. They sent my goddamn ass to that goddamn alternative school, big and motherfucking pregnant. Did not care about me. Send me to alternative school. I even appealed it, y'all. My grandfather had to come up there and try to appeal it for me, and it did not work. They said no. They said, we know this bitch is the ringleader. That's what they said, y'all. So they sent our black ass back to alternative school again for 30 more days. During that time, I ended up having the baby, Langston. Remember? Okay? Yeah, stick with me. So I ended up having Langston. And then when school started back, we had finished alternative school, whatnot. When school started back, I transferred schools. So I went to it's an alternative school in a sense, but it's a different type of alternative school. It's an alternative school for troubled teens, people who have very bad attendance problems that need to catch up in their grades. So I didn't have that issue, but I did miss school due to delivering my child. I don't even remember all of that. Like, how long did I stay out? When did I go back to school? What was this? What was that? I don't remember none of that shit. But yeah, so I'm just doing some contour right now. So I had the baby. I went back to the school for a little bit, and the vibes was just horrible. Transferred to the other school, graduated early, and still got to walk across the stage with everybody from Carter. And so, yeah, that's my story, I guess, of being in a gang. We had so many other kind of crazy type stories. Skip parties. Me and the one who I said got pregnant after me and her had a fight, made up, was friends. We used to just do so much kind of crazy shit, skipping school, fucking, just the whole 9 yards. Now, me, I didn't smoke. And the only one that smoked out of all of us was Chocolate. And I don't think it's a problem with me saying that now, because she literally was in alternative school for weed before. And so I believe that's when me and her met. But that's when me and her met. we met my 9th grade year, because remember I said I transferred to Carter 10th grade. Me and Chocolate met my 9th grade year because I was at that same alternative school for 60 days. This is before the gang was even formed. I was at alternative school. I met Chocolate at alternative school. She had a white shirt, which stood for drugs. I had a purple shirt, which stood for, you know, behavior type issues. And so that's how me and Chocolate met. So we met before I transferred to Carter. So once I transferred to Carter, she was a freshman, I was a sophomore. We were some badass bitches, and we did form a gang, and that was like my right hand. So everything was like through us, and she was the reason why I really got cool with some of the other girls. And so that's what happened, y'all. So I was in a gang, and yeah, I was the leader of the gang. And so that goes to say that I will be naming my album Certified Gangsta Bitches. Well, not Certified Gangsta Bitches. Certified Gangsta Bitch. Okay? And this makeup look, y'all see we just running through this really. We're not even about to go crazy. So yeah, so Certified Gangsta Bitches, that's my album gonna be called. If you don't know, I've been doing some little rapping stuff on the side right now. I haven't released anything besides the Treble and Freddie remix to Bust It Open. So that's the only thing y'all have heard, but I have a few songs in the bank, and I will be having an album release party. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna combine it with my birthday party, but I will be having an album release event, and I would like to see my subscribers there. That would be so fun. Especially, y'all know I gotta put some lip gloss on. I want y'all to drop a comment and tell me what type of videos y'all want to see in the future from me. This makeup look was just a quick, easy look, honestly. It don't even go together. The look don't even go together. Like with these lashes and lips, and I don't know. I just did something, y'all, so don't judge. I might take these lashes off. I just want to wear my A1 Mix. Shout out to A1 Mix for these beautiful lashes, ladies. If you want to get you some lashes like this, hit up A1 Mix. I'm going to put her Instagram information in the description box, and I'll also put it on the screen. Make sure to follow her on Instagram. Buy from her. Support local owned Black businesses. Sometimes she's able to do local pickups, so please inquire with her on that information and pickup locations. But she does actually also offer shipping, and this is one of the brands that I stick by and I've been wearing for quite a while now. It's kind of like my go-to lash person here in Dallas. Yeah, so definitely check her out. Just touching it up, I'm starting to feel it more. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching my videos. If you haven't already, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Send it in a private message. Honestly, I don't care. Do whatever you need to do. Send the video out to your friends, your family, your hubby, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your baby daddy, sugar daddy, yeah, all that good stuff. So thank y'all so much. See you in the next video. Muah.